Well, ooh, this is, oh my God, this is so pungent. I can't even tell you. I wish you could smell this. This is fire cider. I bought this online. There are a lot of health claims about fire cider. So I bought some to see what the deal is. We're going to taste this right now. By the way, for those of you who are not familiar with what fire cider is, let me tell you what the ingredients in this particular fire cider is. And the ingredients can vary just a little bit depending on the brand you get. And this is turmeric, ginger, horseradish, onion, garlic, and cayenne pepper. That is what this is. There's no added sugar. So, I mean, honestly, guys, Jesus, when I tell you I had this sitting on my counter, I could smell it sitting a foot or two away. Okay, let's try this. Okay, and then we'll talk about it. We'll talk about what this is for, what people use it for, all that good stuff. I could even, Jesus, I could even feel it in my nose, like when I started to drink it. Gotta adjust my lash. Woo! This stuff will put some hair on your chest. Let me tell you what this is, why people are using it. I told you what's in it. There are different variations of fire cider. It's been around since like the 70s or so. Gosh, I can taste that garlic in it. It's been used as sort of a folk remedy, a home remedy to do a number of things. There are many claims about it, that it boosts immunity, that it gets rid of colds, flus, that it can help with digestion, that it can sort of promote general health. And there are different ways that you're able to take this. Some places or some people recommend taking it almost as a shot. Some people recommend putting it like using it in your food, like as a salad dressing or something like that. Some people say that you can like mix this with other beverages. This is just the fire cider like straight up. And as you can tell, I only took like a smidgen of a sip. It is so strong and so fiery. I don't always do great with acidic stuff anyway. But guys, does this, woo, like I'm still, and this is not a bad thing, okay? This is just how my body is responding to it because this one is particularly pungent. Again, bought this on Amazon. You can find it in different places. The question though is, guys, does this fire cider, whatever sort of concoction you make, and there's different types. Some have apple cider vinegar. Some have other things, right? Does fire cider do all of that stuff? Does it boost immunity? Does it reduce colds? Does it get rid of the flu? Does it help digestion? Let me talk about what I do know about what it can do. And this is not necessarily meant to be positive or negative. One thing I can tell you is that this is pretty acidic. A lot of the things I mentioned, what I mentioned, cayenne pepper, horseradish, ginger, turmeric, and a lot of them sometimes have vinegar, et cetera, et cetera. These fire ciders can be pretty acidic. So what does that mean for you? Well, depending on your body and how you respond to things, number one, it could cause some stomach upset. I only took a little sip of this because I don't always do well with spicy and acidic foods. And I know that. It could cause your stomach to feel a little funny. It could also cause acid reflux, right? Sometimes people get acid reflux when they have spicy or sort of hot peppery things, hot peppery foods, right? So please keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that if you are drinking large quantities of this or using large quantities of it, which by the way, I think you really got to talk with your doctor about, and I know you guys always get me, you're like, yeah, she always says talk to your doctor, but no, it's really important because once again, I said it could aggravate acid reflux. It could aggravate other conditions that you may have, right? But this is the thing, it could also affect your teeth enamel. Just sort of keep that in mind. Those are just general things to keep in mind. Now, does fire cider boost your immunity? Does it keep away colds? I mean, this is the thing. Is there hard and fast evidence from studies that says it does? No, I don't know that. I'm not aware of any evidence that says that fire cider will do these things. Are there good things in fire cider, though? Like things that are generally good for you and have nutrients, vitamins, minerals, etc., that could be useful? Absolutely. Some fire cider has honey in it. Again, ginger, I'm reading from my list, ginger, horseradish, onion, garlic, cayenne pepper. Again, some of these are spicy and hot, but many of these are ingredients we use in our cooking and are healthy and healthful ingredients. The question is whether the concoction itself makes you any healthier. And I think the verdict is, well, I know the verdict is still out on that. What I would say, though, is that if this is something that you feel makes you feel better or you enjoy taking as a part of your regimen, first of all, make sure it's okay with your underlying conditions and in the quantities that you're taking it. Run it by your doctor. But I would also say that it probably is okay to take in a little bit of fire cider if you feel like it's helpful. Now, keep in mind, guys, there's a lot of recipes out there online. You want to be very careful when you're brewing up your own stuff in your kitchen. You want to make sure you're doing it right. In fact, I'm just going to say, to make sure that there's no like bacterial contamination and other problems you might run into if you're making your own stuff. Look, if you're interested in trying fire cider, there are plenty of brands out there on the internet. Again, I bought this from Amazon. Give it a try and see what you think. I can tell you, this bad boy is certainly pungent. So whether it is going to cure your colds, help your health, help your immunity, this and that, verdict is out on that. If you feel like you like it, that it makes you feel better, that it does something for you, then maybe it's certainly something to consider. And I'm not mad at that. Just be thoughtful about how much you take in, your underlying conditions, and run that by your doctor. Again, fire cider. This, and I have to tell you, this actually is a bit of a surprise for me. This stuff is stronger than I actually thought it would be. I didn't actually think it would be this strong. But y'all, woo, this is insane. Turmeric, ginger, horseradish, onion, garlic, cayenne pepper. So let me know. I want to know, first of all, number one, do you drink fire cider? Number one, how do you drink it? How do you take it in? What's the recipe that you use? Is there a brand that you like? Do you make it on your own, etc.? Let me know in the comments, like what you think. If you drink it, what the idea is. What you got going on? Guys, I'm Dr. Jen Caudle. I'm a practicing family physician, on-air health expert, and video creator. I don't actually think I can drink much of this because my stomach I know my stomach will not take this. I know my belly, okay? Please subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell for updates. And guys, make sure you go to drjencaudle.com for my free health newsletters. Make sure you sign up for that. Guys, cheers. Talk to you soon.